Hey Woodchuck, saw artist here. Made a black bear for a customer in Blue Ridge, Georgia. Got it on video from stump to delivery. Check this one out. Where I'm at now on this mama bear is I'm in a position where I've got to cut this off so I can get it and move it. The thing is this is a tricky spot. I don't come up on this too much because when I go to cutting this, the weight of this piece is going to be laying on the saw, so at some point it'll stop the saw from running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around on it in different ways and different sides, and I may have to get somebody to come out here and help me by putting a little pressure on it and push it away, but we'll see what's happening. Hey saw artists, check me out, subscribe to my channel. I'm cutting up right now. I'm getting ready to cut across, and this old saw I've had it for a long time, and it'll choke and fire on the third crank, I hope. There's the choke. That cut in two places, but the weight of it is sitting on the saw, so I'm gonna have to go in and grab a human being to come out here and help me push this thing over. Okay, what I've done is I've gone and I've got me a wedge and I've cut a little bit more on it, and so I'm just gonna attempt to do this by myself. What I'm gonna attempt to do is start the saw and slide it under here and continue to cut it, and hopefully it'll come loose. We'll find out. First crank, one time, baby. All right, baby. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I am talking about. She's on a little bit of a angle, but we can deal with it once I get her to where I'm going with her. All right, it's all good in the neighborhood. All right, we're in. All right, peace out. Holler at me later. Quick tip for you out there, if you're wondering if your saw is sharp or not, think of this. Whenever you see these shavings come off in these big pieces, your saw is sharp. When it's throwing fine sawdust, your saw's dull. You're just wasting your gum. So yeah, that's a tip for you. Let me finish this cut on up. Hey, saw artist back at you. What I'm gonna do now is, this is where the saw can like hurt you. It can bite you pretty good right here. It's kind of a dangerous point because I've got to get in here where she's sitting on the log, so when I slide the log under, I can't have this wood right here. So I'm going to get in here from this side and show you how the saw, the tip of it, whenever a good tip for everybody is, whenever you're sawing anything, you want to keep the rear end of your saw down, your tip up. Because anytime that your saw gets out to what we call the razor's edge, you're out on the edge. And sometimes, like right here, I'm going to have to be out on the razor's edge a little bit with this saw. If it got a little wrong, it could bounce around in here and no telling what could happen. But I'm just telling you, for general usage, saw down. And when you have to bend down with your saw. If you get low, you can't cheat on it, because that's where you can get in trouble with it. But anyway, I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to have to roll it over and do my thing with it. right, that's great right there. I'm totally happy with the way that went. Now I'm gonna roll it over and just cut out the other side and cut the underneath and finish it up, and yeah, it's gonna work out good. Hey, saw artist, just cutting up, baby. Making progress on the mama bear. I guess if you watch the time lapse, you can see how the torch really makes it come to life. I mean, the torch is something else. Ultimately, this bear is gonna be black because it is a black bear, but it just allows me to get the detail and find out where I'm at on the piece. Hey guys, saw artist here. I'm on site now with the mama bear. If you watched all the episodes, you saw me go out and you saw me cut it down from a tree, and then I roughed it in, and then I went over and finished it. Well, now I've driven it to Blue Ridge. So what I got to do now is, it's really a solo sport, this chainsaw art, because, you know, I mean, you drive off, you just kind of do it yourself, but I've got it set up now where I've got a base of concrete to get the bear off the ground. That's real important. You don't want to sit your art pieces on the ground if you can help it, especially chainsaw art. Get it up off the ground, lasts a long time with you know, taking care of it with polyurethane and whatnot. But yeah, I'm getting ready to pull this thing out of here and stand it up. Hey, saw artists, keep cutting up, baby. Okay, as you can see, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments on this. I'm gonna have to take it off, slide it aside, and raise this side up. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. But hey, I've got it here. It's all, well, it's all up right here from this, but I gotta get her done. Anyway, I'm fixing to do it, and I'll check back with you when I get it set up. My trusty assistant's giving me some glue here. All we're doing is just, we don't need much. We need a little more than that. Pull it out and I'll dip it into it. There you go. I'll just keep it still. See right there?
So that's getting the eyes in.
That's wonderful. I'll let you do the other eye, Mike. Take your hand, put it in there. Very, very good. That is wonderful. Now, actually we did it, we got it done. I'm gonna paint around the eyes a little bit. I've got my grandson. One of the perks of being an artist is like up here, they've let me stay in their cabin, so it's a really nice gesture on some of my clients' behalfs. They're very nice to me to allow me to do stuff like this, and I'm so thankful just to God and just the community and everybody that lets me be a pro artist, because there's a lot involved in it, and people extending their homes is huge. I got Mama Bear done. I came up and I was able to drill into the eyes and hone them out a little bit, and I ordered some bear eyes or animal eyes online. It's pretty simple to get. And then I came in and I did a little work, and I put in some borate rods. I just left this one exposed so you can see it's a little rod that goes in to the art pieces that I make, that when the humidity gets a certain point, it emits some sort of chemical reaction or something that keeps the bugs away. I'm not a chemist and I don't know how it works, but I do know it works because I have some in a piece in South Florida that's been down there 4 or 5 years and it's doing fine. So yeah, it's a saw artist. I'm out here with Mama Bear today, and we got her done. What a great experience it was for me to make that black bear. And I want to give a shout out to Jason and Sharon. They were really good hosts there in Blue Ridge. Tell me what you think down in my comments, and hit subscribe and like. For an old guy like me, man, it means something. Hey, I'm the saw artist and I'm just cutting up.